going on, everybody? It's your boy ShaunJaySays, and in today's video I'm gonna switch it up and go back to the fashion side of things, and I'm gonna show you guys a few pickups that I got. It's one full outfit that I got from 5-4 Club because I'm signed up to them, and also I have 2 pickups from Cousins brand. Now also, I'll put a link down in the description for Cousins brand, because with my link I can give you guys 30% off, and it's good until March 31st. So like I said, I'll put that link down in the description down below. But let's go ahead and get into these pickups. Alright guys, for the first pick up, I'm gonna go ahead and rock with the Cousins brand, and this is one of their tri-blend hoodies. I missed out on the last drop that they had of these, so I had to, I had to make sure I at least get one of these from the new drop. Now there is another one that I'm going to get, which is the oatmeal one, but that hasn't came in by the time that I'm shooting this video. But this one's pretty dope. I mean, it has a, they call it the bread colorway. Like I said, this is pretty much similar to some of their to the ones in the last drop, but this one is, like I said, this is pretty dope, pretty simple. It has the charcoal hits to it. You'll see the arm body. I don't know when I'm gonna throw in the B-roll in this thing, but I mean, it's a pretty dope hoodie. I really like the material. It's pretty much soft, and it's not one of those thick hoodies that you would normally find out there. I mean, it's something that you can wear. You can wear it comfortably in the springtime. Just throw on, shirt under it, and you're good to go, because the low for that night might be like 50, 60 some degrees, and this will definitely keep you pretty straight as far as that goes. Like I said, I do love that it's the colorway on it. Had the Cousins brand C in red, and then like I said, it's charcoal color. So I mean, I said it's pretty dope. I pretty much like I almost like anything that Cousins brand puts out, but this hoodie I had to cop because I missed some out the last drop, and as you see I got on right now, it's one of the other Cousins brand crew necks on, as you can see. But that's the first pickup from Cousins brand. Let's go ahead and get to the other pickup from Cousins brand. Alright, we got our next pickup from Cousins brand, which is another hoodie. Now this one is the, as they call it, the program half zip. Now it's supposed to be something about this one. I really didn't, when I got the email, I didn't read too much about it, but the most general part is basically, like a red shirt freshman or something like that. This is probably something that, that they will wear, or as their theme of it. I could be wrong, you can correct me in the comments down below. But like I said, I just skimmed through that. I just seen it and I was like, yo, I had to get this. But it's pretty dope, with a light gray hit to it. You see the Cousins brand stitching on it. And the one cool thing I do like about it is it got the elbow patches on it. That's a pretty dope idea and a pretty dope concept of it, as you see on both sides of it, the elbow patches. Now I think this might be 3M, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but it's still a dope, a dope style for it. And like I said, it's a program, they call it the program half zip. It's pretty much, half zip, so self-explanatory. And slide it over your head, you're good to go. But one thing that stands out about it a lot to me is that it has the curved hem at the bottom of it, and I pretty much thought that was a pretty dope idea. Also, you got the front pockets right here, but like I said, I like the curved hem to it at the bottom. It's pretty dope in my opinion. Not too much more left to say about it. You got the Cousins brand stitching at the bottom, friends of the program, Cousins authentic premium sportswear, and that's pretty much it for this one. I said I have really had to get my hands on this one. And like I said in the intro, I will have links to these in, you know, down in the description down below, and also I have my link to 30% off, so that way you can cop these and other Cousins brand merchandise. So it's not just these hoodies, they also have shirts, hats, other things like that. And you can, like I said, my 30% off, knock down some good prices with it, and you'll be good to go. So let's go with our final pickup, which is the outfit from 5'4" Club. Alright, y'all, and this is the last pickup that I got. Which basically, you know, 5'4" Club, if you don't know who they are, they're basically a clothing subscription company where, you know, for $120, well, for $60 a month, they send you $120 worth of clothing. And I pretty much got, this is the outfit that they sent to me. This nice gray, real lightweight button up. I mean, there's nothing too much else to say about it. You know, it's simple, but yet classic at the same time. I really do like this button up. Like I said, nothing pretty much more to say. You got your front pocket, you know, and like I said, the arms, you know, well, it's kind of wrinkled, but you know, hey, it's all good. They still send it. They still send it out to me. This was pretty dope. Like I said, I am a 5'4" Club subscription member, and I think I have a link to where you can get I think it's like $5 or $10 off your first month's package. I gotta look for that, and if I do have it, I will put it down in the description down below. But also, you know, I love raw denims, and this is their raw denim jeans that they sent over, and these are like pretty dope. I love this. I love the wash and colorway on these jeans, and you got your 5'4" Club on the back, you know, the stripe life on the back. And this is a pretty dope, like if you put this all together, this is a pretty dope outfit. Like I said, I should have some B-roll flying in here somewhere, but this is a pretty dope outfit that you could rock. You know, you could throw some nice loafers, some, you know, some low top kicks with it, boat shoes, you know, whatever, and it's pretty much good to go with this outfit, and you're set. You know, you can go ahead and get you some drinks, you know. Ladies, like I said, want to get you a happy hour, boom, you got that. You know, casual Fridays at work, you good right there with that outfit. And that's it for my pickups of this little miniature haul. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, follow me on my social media. Snapchat is ShaunJay83, and everything else like Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Snuups. I think I said Instagram, but if I'm not, Instagram is all ShaunJaySays, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.